15-minute public comment period. Anybody care to? Mrs. Bellor?
Thank you. I'm Sue Bellor, if some of you don't know. I'm the new chair of the hospital board. And is this working here for John or whoever? Okay.
Just a problem. Yeah.
Okay. All right. As part of the hospital's long-term strategy, the Board of Managers have been seeking an affiliation partner to move us into the next stage immediately following our conversion from municipal to not-for-profit. We have been extremely deliberate over the past 3 years in the overall process of choosing one which closely aligns with our key objectives and goals of maintaining health care in this community. The board has spent countless hours on this initiative through attending presentations, consulting with affiliation strategists, evaluating support collateral, and making on-site visits in order to ensure that we had a complete understanding of those potential partners and what they would offer us before any decision was to be made. We have selected the best possible choice for the greater Massena community in which our hospital serves. This decision will preserve the health care that is delivered and also the over 400 jobs. To date, over the last 3 years, over $1.7 million has been expended through both the hospital and town board on this process. The newspaper has noted the town supervisor prefers Potsdam Hospital for an affiliation. To date, CPH has not yet shared their strategic plan for MMH with either the Board of Managers or the CEO. While much of the community has embraced the inevitability of transition and affiliation, we should once again underscore what maintaining our community hospital means to the community at large. Maintaining health care in a community with one of the largest population centers in St. Lawrence County. It's imperative to maintain health care and emergency room care. Massena has the largest industry in St. Lawrence County to include Alcoa, St. Lawrence City Development Corporation, and the New York Power Authority. Massena Memorial Hospital is the second largest employer in Massena, maintaining over 420 jobs. This in turn means the hospital economic impact of $85 million on our community. Payroll equates to $26 million annually, which has a domino effect on the community with mortgages, taxes, shopping, real estate values, etc. The transition will ensure the long-term debt of a hospital will not fall onto the taxpayers. Now, something else I want to bring up, appointments of new board members. Dr. Michael Maresca, St. Lawrence Radiology. The Massena Memorial Hospital has had a contract for radiology services for over 20 years. This is a direct conflict of interest with his recent appointment to the hospital's Board of Managers. The contract represents millions of dollars annually to St. Lawrence Radiology. Dr. Maresca does not live in the hospital's primary or secondary service area. His home is in Hanover Falls. The Massena Memorial Board of Managers has used some of the following criteria to determine the best long-term affiliation. I want to make sure you think about that too. We have a commitment to maintaining a full-service community hospital in Massena. Full-service community hospital in Massena for the communities it serves, to include the emergency room, surgery, ICU, maternity, lab, medical imaging, etc., etc. Continued local input and influence by the hospital board is so imperative. We have a true cultural fit between the two hospitals in determining our affiliation. And we have the commitment for development and growth of additional providers and services based on our Massena Memorial Hospital strategic business plan, as well as the development of a robust telemedicine program. We also have shared expertise in population health and wellness. And again, we have seen some things in the papers, and we just think it's important for us again to reiterate the importance of keeping our hospital to full capacity in Massena and maintaining 420 jobs for our families in Massena. Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you want to add anything more here?
One thing I would like to say, I can't contradict him because he's right here, Bob Beckstead, but in the article that he had written about appointments and finding people to serve on different boards, I was probably wrong in saying, and I didn't mean to, but he quoted me as saying that it's not hard to find people for these jobs because it doesn't take them much time. I never want to imply that I don't think that people on any of the boards don't spend a lot of their own personal time. I just wanted to actually made a copy and I was going to bring it up and read it, but I forgot it. Thank you all for all that you do, all the board appointments and all the people. Yes, ma'am.
Hi, my name's Gina Snyder from the Blue Spruce Motel. I've been going over the town's financial statements, the ones that were online, 14, 15, and 16. And thank you, Mr. Carbone, calling me on the airport. That's why the airport's not in this one here. So I haven't had a chance to look at that yet. But I'm very curious. I really need 2017. There's a lot of changes happening in this town coming up. I mean, you guys are making major decisions with Massena Hospital, and I have nothing to compare to it for 2017. May I please request and wonder why 2017 is still not available to me after a year of me waiting?
And we'll finish those books.
Huh?
Our auditors haven't done the auditation.
You're in the auditor's hands right now, is what you're saying? Are we waiting on anything from our end at all that's holding these auditors up for over a year? Not that you're aware of? Do you, can we contact the auditors and find out what the holdup is? I mean, it's an entire year.
I'll do that tomorrow.
Thank you very much. And the next board meeting, can I have an answer of why?
Yes.
Thank you.
May I? Law stand. Loretta Perez, just been reappointed to the Board of Managers of Massena Memorial Hospital. I have just a couple of things to say. I want to thank you for having faith in me, but I also want you to understand that I have one goal and one goal only, and that is to keep Massena Memorial Hospital in Massena, New York, viable, looking to the future, and I will fight tooth and nail for that. Whether we agree or not, you know that I will fight tooth and nail. I firmly believe that the decision the board made, and I am 100% behind the board, because I think we know some things that you may not know. I believe that our future depends on affiliating with Krause and Claxton Hepburn, or we will become a Band-Aid station and we will lose jobs in this town. So please, please listen to us and keep our hospital, and I will fight. I will fight for that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Anybody else? All righty, our next meeting will be January 16th at 5:30. Thank you all for coming. I'll accept the motion.
I will be here.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Abstentions? So carried. Thank you all for listening.